Hello, Taurus. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, we're using the Tarot Illuminati by Eric C. Dunn. For supportive oracle cards, Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards by Tori Hartman, illustrated by Gretchen Raish Baskin. Tori, I want to be like Tori Taurus. I don't know why. I don't know. I have no idea what she actually is. No idea, but I keep going for that. I don't know why. I don't know. It's just like repeating in my head because I'm a little crazy probably. Oh well. Those things happen. What do we have here? I don't know. I want that last card, but I don't know what to do with it. Face down, last card. Is this like a factor that we're not going to like? We'll find out. Starting off, abundance with miracle. Well, I mean, that sounds great, doesn't it? This is exactly what you want. Especially with that yellow, I'm feeling solar plexus. I mean, they are chakra wisdom oracle cards, right? So it's kind of like things are really exactly where they should be. Is that miracle? Yeah. Why do we have miracle? Because you're dealing with a lot of different people or something. There's a lot of factors here. It's either a lot of people or the person you're dealing with usually is a pain in your butt and they just do things their own way. Things are on point. At this point, things are like exactly how they should go. Things are doing exactly to the plan. We're getting a lot out of it. And I'm having one of those feelings like, yeah, when we do things the way we're supposed to, things were great. And in the environment, you got faith, which is usually a good card. But I'm getting kind of like, it's got like this expiration date on it, shelf life, if you will. If you will. It doesn't feel like it's a permanent feel. It doesn't feel permanent. But you're kind of like, we finally got this on track, and obviously it's working great. We got abundance. So a rational thought would say, since it's going great the way we're doing it, we should probably keep doing it that way because we want it to continue to be great. But this faith card is just, it's weird. I mean, faith isn't a bad thing, obviously, right? Right? But I'm getting like it's not going to go that far. I'm seeing this hand on this person in the background, the spirit person right there, where the hand is going like, I'm just like, it's like they're taking a breather, and it's just, I don't think it's going to last. They also seem to be holding back something, because I'm getting isolation between the two of you. I think things are going great, but they're holding something back. This is what the face down card is. It is the Princess of Pentacles, which, I say this a lot for this deck, it kind of flounders between page and knight energy. It really does for me. I don't know. It just does. I think it's because I don't assign gender to like page or knight, and I think that's why that happens, but I'm just not convinced this is a following energy. I feel like they're on a path of their own, and they're quietly making something else happen. They're going in a different direction because this is face down. You're not seeing it. They're already starting to go a different way. They're already starting to move that way, but they're slowly and surely making sure they want to do that. Isolation between the two of you. You don't know this is happening. Which is interesting because somebody making a plan and deciding things slow and sure for themselves, that makes sense to you. I feel like that's your jam. Like, yeah, take your time. Think about it, think it out, make good decisions. But the thing is, the kicker with this is like they're not telling you. If they're going to make a change or do something differently, they should tell you. But the thing is, the reason they're not telling you is because they think you'll stand in their way, or you'll be like, don't do that. Like, we're not doing that. This is face down. Now, whatever they're planning, they're finishing off with you. Finishing what off with you? Like, are they done, or they're changing the landscape. They've made decisions and they're going in a different direction. They have the Two of Cups with completion. This is exactly what they want to do. They kept it secret as long as they had to until they could make their move forward. And once it was set to go, once it was ready to take off, Once the car was packed and ready to go, they got in that car and said, "I'm leaving," and you're like, "What?" And they just were driving down the road. I don't know exactly if that's how that's going to happen. I mean, I guess for some of you, maybe that would be happening. Kind of like, I thought we were good, and then they oh, bye? Bye. What? They've been planning this. Whatever they're doing, I feel like it's something like that. Like, why is the car all packed up? Where are you going? Bye? 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 Like, they're just gone. But they got the Two of Cups here. Although your cards don't look like you like this, just to be fair. They're going towards what they want. That Two of Cups is theirs. They're creating a Two of Cups moment for themselves. They decided that they were going to keep it a secret until they were ready to do it because they didn't want you in the way. That's how their energy feels. I'm not saying that's fair. I'm just saying that's what's there. You don't like it. Grief, impatience. The King of Swords on your side makes me think you're really thinking about this. Like, wait a minute. How long have you been planning that? Like, what did you set me up for? Like, why did you do that way? Like, I feel like you're caught in your head about this. Is this a temporary... Like, what's the deal with this? It doesn't end bad for some... Okay. I don't know. This seems like this is a really rough moment for you, but this doesn't end bad. So let's see how we get there. Because I'm perplexed with this moment. Because in this moment, I'm like, you're not happy. This is not a feel-good moment. You're not... Nope. This isn't cool. This isn't okay. Nope. Like, the silver lining, you're like, no silver lining here. Like, no. Not good. Not liking it. No. Grief. Impatience is like, I want to get a hold of the situation. I want to figure it out, but I can't. There's a lot of missing pieces here. How long, why, what, where, who, when. All those questions are like floating. Like, I don't have answers, and I'm not even sure where to get them. I'm not even sure if this person would actually give them to me. I'm not happy. I know that much. The King of Swords is though you're caught up in your head, and I feel like I'm getting stuck there because like I feel like this is part of the situation why they're bringing this forward. Like, don't let your mind kind of mess you up. Don't try not to overthink it. I would say personally, I like Paul McKenna. The book is I Can Mend Your Broken Heart. It's not just for romantic relationships, but there's exercises in there that can help you bring down the energy so it doesn't like monopolize your thoughts. And I feel like this is one of those situations where it really is aggravating. Like, wait a minute, how long was this going on? Why did this happen? What? Who else knew? Like, I feel like all these factors are like really getting on my nerves. Like, why did, like, what? Like, I feel like I'm trying to figure out how this happened. See, because the Seven of Pentacles, again, trying to figure out the mystery. Now, somebody else is coming in and they're saying, well, here's what's actually going on. Somebody comes in with extra information. Like, I almost feel like when I see the Star card come in, like it's coming up from the bottom, somebody's like, wait, here's what's actually been going on and here's why this is happening. The Star card is your friend. I feel like this is a positive energy. Like, somebody wants to give you answers and help you figure out what's really going on here because something doesn't feel right to you. And it's not totally figuring out the mystery. It seems like when I'm seeing the Seven of Cups, it feels like a mystery card to me. Like, there's a lot of things, but what's real? What's going on? How did we get here? What here is like reality versus dream? What's actually happening? And I'm getting here with you with the High Priestess. You're trying to like decipher what can I put in the reality category? What can I put in that's not reality? Like, that's just fiction. What can we put in reality? What can we put in fiction? What's true? What's not? There's still a lot of effort to try to understand why things are where they are. Kind of like, things were great. There was abundance here. Like, why did this even happen? Why did this have to happen? It's still aggravating that even happened. Now, you have to keep figuring things out. But this person is a little bit like left and right, by the way. Whoever this is you're dealing with. Because I feel like it's kind of like they got in the car, they had everything packed up, and they went driving down the road. And then they're like, you know what, actually, maybe not. I don't know what to say about that. because they get dissipating. Like whatever that was that they've been planning and they made happen, they got only so far into it and they're like, you know what, I don't know if I really want this. Dissipating. And then on your side you got recovery. This is coming back. Something's weird with this. This makes me really uncomfortable, but it's kind of like now it comes back and it's kind of like, okay, it's coming back. You got recovery here on your side and it's dissipating. Whatever the change was, like they were in the car, they had it all loaded up, they were heading down the road, they went somewhere for a while. And then they were like, no, actually I changed my mind. I don't really want that. I just want to just try it and see what it was like. I feel a little shell-shocked personally. I'm just kind of like, okay. I feel like this is coming back. You got recovery. So recovery is recovery. I can't really argue that word. I don't know, because part of me, like, I'm like, do we really want this to come back? And I feel like you would say yes, whatever this is. The Seven of Pentacles with creation, I feel like they're saying there's something up here. Something isn't right. Something really isn't right. Don't stop figuring out the mystery. Because I feel like it's almost like you're finding a simple answer that you would like to believe in. There might be something seriously wrong here that's not, it's not showing on the surface. Something is really wrong. Like either something's going on behind the scenes and has been going on for a long time and there's some other factor that you're not seeing, or there could be, I keep getting this, for some of you, you're dealing with somebody with mental illness, and I feel like you need to kind of find out what it is. I don't know what you're going to do with that, but I feel like if you notice, like there's inconsistencies here, and there's other people around you who are also seeing it, you're going to have to get help from other people to really try to figure out what's going on here. I feel like some of you might really be dealing with somebody with mental illness and they're just a little bit out of control. It might be like a few different things that they're just getting caught up in their own head and they're trying to help themselves and things are just not stable. I don't know what to say about that. Like, take it with a grain of salt. You should be able to talk to other people around the situation and bounce ideas off other people, and they should be able to be like, well, no, I think they're sane, or no, something is off there, I don't know what it is. So if that's the case, you should be able to talk with other people, and other people should just on their own be like, yeah, something isn't right, I don't know what. I've noticed here and I've noticed there, those type of things. So take that with a grain of salt, obviously. But either it's that, or it's like there's something under the surface that you haven't found. You have to keep drilling down in that mystery and find out where this is coming from, because it will return again. That's the big thing. You'd like to believe that whatever this thing is, this person got it out of their system and they're fine. But I'm getting like, this is something you really want to keep drilling down that mystery and find out, wait a minute. Because it's like, whatever this situation was, it seems like this is like a little bit more than normal. But this is something this person does. Like, instead of this person usually getting in the car, driving on the street like they're going to leave, I feel like in the past it might have been the equivalent was like they might just not talk to you for a week, or they'll go on a vacation or go on a weekend retreat with some of their friends, and you just might not see them for a few days. So you don't realize that that's actually what's going on. You know what I mean? This is a persistent problem, and I feel like they're saying drill it down farther. Drill down that mystery farther, because there's more to find here. Something isn't right. The creation is telling me, especially with the Seven of Pentacles, it's still happening. There's still more coming here. It's finding out what the actual root of the problem is. The true root will help you know what you're really dealing with. Some of you, I feel like, are going to be afraid to find that. Like, I don't want to find the root because I'm afraid of what that is. It's better to find out and deal with it rather than have it just ruin what's going on around you. It's like it's like when you have plants in a garden, certain plants don't match with other plants and they kind of kill off other plants. It's better to see it when it's happening so you can maybe do something about it rather than just ignore it and then all of a sudden you lost your whole garden. I'm just saying. That's it. All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.